If you take your chisel, most people hold it up at the handle and hit it like that, which is fine, but you need a lot of good control in order to be able to do that. If you hold the chisel near the tip, so your hand is resting on the workpiece, you've got far more control, and ultimately it's a lot safer. So you can see my arm is resting on the side, or my hand is resting on the piece of wood. This is giving me lots of control, especially when you're working with groups of children. If they're like that, they suddenly whack, and then sometimes the chisel can shoot out of their hand, which isn't anything that you want to happen ever. So you can see that with every cut I'm going in steep. I'm starting off almost vertically, and then I'm finishing off laying the chisel down. The one thing that does happen is, if I demonstrate on this one, people can often just bang in like that and keep going and go, sir, sir, sir. It's not doing anything. Chisel's stuck. The last thing you want to do is to try and wobble the chisel out like this, because you're going to lose control and you're likely to cut yourself. If you get the chisel stuck in the wood, hold the piece of wood on the side of a table, and I'm bringing my body right up against it, so my hand is against my body and my other hand is against the body, and I'm just tipping it side to side like that. Don't chip the chisel this way. If it's really stuck and you end up banging it, having to bang it like this to get it out, I've had chisels snap. So if it really does get stuck and you can't get it out, you can tap it side to side a little bit to remove it. But be very careful if you're pulling a chisel out like that. It's little movements, it's against my body, and it comes out like that. You never want to lose control. Yes, I've just sharpened this chisel up, and it's slicing through the wood like butter. I'm really not using very much force at all. And you can see again, I'm always working away from myself. Every time, every cut, my hands or any of my body parts are behind the edge. What I don't want to see is someone holding it like that and doing that. I'm sure you're all cringing and shouting at the camera and at the moment, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to stab myself. So hands always behind the edge at all times. This is just basic common sense. Don't work into your body like this either. Always away from yourself.